Welcome to a MORC training presentation on Cornerstone's updated reporting module. Today, while we're together, we're going to accomplish three things. We're going to take a look at the new reporting module as it relates to the skills inventory list. It's a two-step process to schedule and then export these reports. This is the report that lets you know who needs training and when they need it. The second thing we'll accomplish is how to use the copy function to make this report yours, so you can set up a schedule and have this report delivered to your inbox. The third thing that we'll accomplish together is a quick review of this report and how to best read it. Ready? Terrific. Let's start on the MORC homepage. From Reports, let's go to Reporting 2.0. Reporting 2.0 is similar to the previous report module, really, but it's split into pages that can be accessed with links on the left side of the page. Today, we'll focus on My Reports and Shared with Me. Under Shared with Me, you'll see the skills inventory list for providers and the action buttons. We're going to click this to schedule the report for now. Schedule is the new refresh. So one click launches the refresh process, and this takes about 1 minute to run. You'll know the report is done running when the clock icon returns. Now let's export this report so we can look at it. We're going to do that with this little Excel looking icon. When you click it, it takes about 30 seconds for the report to become available, but it will become available and it will offer an option for you to open it. So on my system, when the report is done exporting, it'll show up down here at the bottom and I can click to open this report. Your system may present this report to you in another way, and that's what you need to do to refresh and export this report. What if you'd like to have this report delivered to your inbox without you having to access Cornerstone specifically to run the report? We're going to do that by using More Options icon here, and we're going to select Copy. The report is going to open in edit mode, and we'll update the title first. It's best just to put a date in there. And then over here, we'll click the schedule icon. It's a little calendar. It opens the properties window, and we'll start at the top, and we will select to queue this report on a schedule and deliver it to email. Once you've selected to deliver it to email, you can no longer unschedule the report, right? You've got to have a schedule to deliver. We're going to choose our time of day. My favorite is always 6 a.m. Deliver it every single week, and make sure it's done on a Tuesday. Scroll up a little bit and choose the start date, and then choose the end date. And by that, I mean remove the end date completely because we just want this report to keep running for us. Scroll down, check that you'd like it sent to yourself, and click Save. Now close the report, and it will show up here under My Reports. You can run this report at any time, but if you'd just like to have it delivered to your inbox, that's how you do it. Now, let's open the report and see what we can find. Now that the report is open, we're going to do a couple of things to make it a little bit easier to read. One of them is we're going to change this date column to a short date so it's easier to read. And then I'm also going to highlight the title row, and I'm going to apply a filter. This will allow us to sort this report in two different ways. Do you need to find who needs training for a specific topic? First, we'll choose the date, and we'll get rid of everything that is in the future. Click OK, and it's going to show us everything that's blank and everything that has a date in the past. The next thing we'll do is we'll choose a certification or class title, And this allows us to bring up everybody in your organization, well, everybody linked to your organization inside of Cornerstone, and it will show the last time that they updated. Maybe they're new and it's blank. They'll show up on this report, and now you have a list. Who do I need to schedule? You can use the learning assignment tool, or you can assign it to your learners if that's their comfort level. Okay, let's find a different way to sort. Remove the filters. What if you need to find an individual staff member and check to see that their required training is up to date? We don't want to filter on our certification title or the period due date. We just want to put a filter on an individual and see all of the certifications that appear on their transcript page. And now you have the due dates that go with them. So when you find a due date in the future, that means that this individual is compliant in this specific topic. When you see two different certifications that have similar titles, it just means that there's different organizations that would provide valid CPR training, but it's only good for 1 year, such as a person who has an EMT license with the state of Michigan. So as long as there's one date in the future, this topic is compliant. Health is another great example. There were different methods for getting your health certification. You could take an instructor-led class. You could also take an online version of that class. So there were two different ways to get that certification updated. Now, everything is online. Final comments. The skills inventory list is already available to you. Use the copy function to schedule and deliver the report to your inbox, and use the skill inventory list to quickly determine who needs to refresh their training. Thank you for watching. This has been a MORC training presentation.